changes come, we must never stop the way. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah. I tried to fight alone. 'Cause sometimes we just don't know that we can do anything together if we just try. And as long as we have our backs, whenever our foes come by, this time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. This time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. as we have our backs, remember our foes come by. This time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. This time we will win. This time we'll have to join forces. to protect your soul. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 for you. Let the light shine through.
Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. Вышел зайчик погулять. Всем привет. Вырубаем музыку. Давайте с вами лучше поговорим. Я давно не стримил. В принципе, только за. У нас остается буквально считанные минуты до начала игры. Но пока команда AcatSuki еще не в сборе. Hokori уже сидит вся готовая. А вот с AcatSuki проблемы. Так. Предлагаю начать наш диалог с обзора команд. Значит, сейчас я выведу. Или не выводить на экран. Ну, из шансов вообще, да? Оценим шансы. Как у нас вообще с этим делом? Думаю, мы знаете, что еще сделаем? Мы сейчас еще добавим телеграм-канал наш. Вы, если есть вопросы, задавайте сразу. Я отвечу, у нас уже почти 100 человек здесь. Поэтому сразу и переговорим. Сегодня будет 3 игры. До самого утра. У меня, кстати, уже почти час ночи. Меня что смущает, знаете, что нету игроков команды AcatSuki в обе. Ну, как бы один есть, вроде даже 2 есть. Но я расстроюсь, если отменят игру, потому что я специально залетел на одну карту, не одну карту, на одну серию. Постримить для вас. Потом у меня там еще с утра будет стрим, поэтому я ненадолго. 90 человек, ребят, на трансляции. Давайте я выставлю на экран адрес, где я стримлю. Вот видите? Слева вот появилось. Вот там. twitch.tv/FastInvDota2. Так называется канал, где я стримлю. Здесь можно написать в чате. О, Умка, вижу, подписался. Всем, кто будет подписываться, всех буду приветствовать. С ума сойти, Умка. Что такое? Умка там уже с ума сходит, и посмотрите на него, а. Всем здравствуйте, привет, кто... Ты что ты начинаешь? Я тут недавно стримил, в начале декабря. Да, тоже было весело, большой онлайн был. 3000 человек, по-моему. Мы с вами там вообще хорошо дали жару. Астер там стримили, IG. У них какой там Шанхай турнир был. Но вот сейчас решил залететь к вам на одну серию. Надеюсь, она состоится. Просто там сегодня должен был Глеб стримить. Ну, вы, наверное, знаете. Уже с ним успели подружиться, познакомиться. Но он что-то сегодня не смог. Поэтому мы сегодня будем с Ваней его заменять. Я сейчас одну серию отстримлю, потом придет Ваня и будет 2 еще стримить. Потому что я не смогу, потому что, ну, все 3. Потому что у меня с утра еще один турнир там есть. Мне надо до него проснуться, он у меня начинается, ну, если по Москве, то, скажу так, в 4 часа начинается. Вот. Поэтому я сейчас одну серию пойду посплю маленько и приду на тот турнир. Тоже буду стримить. Все оповещения не на этом канале, конечно, там у них свой есть канал. Но в Telegram я оставлю.
Cracky. just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. Can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in us. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up. just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
time to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you'll break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption
If we are one grain of sand in the middle of the ocean, can you try to understand how a touch can cause explosions? Rise up. I'm too great to be landed. Rise up. We're too great to be standing.
They ain't never gonna stop us, flying at them like choppers, better cook those risks, cold blood in my fists, we fire starters, one out of a million will reach those heights, always gonna feel that I won't deny that work, never could toss, look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks, rise. Rise, cutting my size, trying to make sense of it all comprised. Highs, pinning these skies. Never stuck down, feeling paralyzed, but I'm up now. We all too late to fall. Yeah, anyone coming, I'ma lift them all. Never look down with this risk involved. They got guts, gotta learn, I gotta waste it all. Ain't got no feelings, we just floating. Yeah, I'm that grain of sand that made it out the ocean. A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.
So rise up. Rise up. We are the apocalypse, and a bell that keeps us floating. As we fly above the stars, the night won't scare us falling. So rise up. I'm too great to be landed. Rise up. We're too great to be standing.
They ain't never gonna stop us, flying at them like choppers, better cook those risks, cold blood in my fists, we fire starters, one out of a million will reach those heights, always gonna feel that I won't deny that work, never could toss, look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks, rise.
ricochet. I see the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written on everyone's mind. Your whole show is captivating me, but don't think that I can see right through that disguise. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, glass empty. How about I get another drink, baby, okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes. So when you got this whole thing, I like the way you look at me. How about we just go with the flow? Now you know I feel it too. But I don't think this could be something that becomes a thing. Maybe just for tonight, then I'll be over you. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, How about I get another drink, baby, okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes. Oh yeah.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Yeah. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lions gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the
Do you wanna see Latin quick life scores? Our stats blog gonna win you jackpots. Community news, lots of talent chat. Cyber scores the bet you'll never regret. Link in the description.
Well, it looks like we're finally here, Crash. I am, of course, Plate, and this is the Fast Invitational Dota Pro Season 2. We are going to be seeing AcatSuki versus Hokori, and maybe even a more spiritual AcatSuki, as they have their coach standing in.
Yeah, so obviously Kiri is not here. And so it means someone had to come to stand in. Maybe there was a problem with the previous stand-in. Maybe they lost power. Maybe something. I know that's happened before in the past. So we've got the coach coming to stand in now. And hopefully everything is fixed. Everything has been solved. And we've got what I hope to be a good game of Dota ahead of us. A good maybe 3 games of Dota.
Oh, we might. I mean, yeah, we might be. It's gonna be a little different when you have the coach stepping up to the plate, and he's also drafting. So not only is he
he might be
in,
their drafter anyways,
he could be.
to be fair.
Yeah. You wonder what kind of advantage this might give AcatSuki if you consider maybe Hokori wouldn't have scouted him out literally at all.
Yeah, it's a complete wild card, right?
Yeah.
Like obviously Falco Styles been in the SA region for a very long time. I would bet my bottom dollar that Hokori have not just played with Falco Style before, but have maybe been coached by Falco Style before. Like Falco, he's been the coach for Thunder Awaken, Infamous, Dreamers, Mad Kings.
Okay.
He's gotten around, right? He's
doing his victory tour.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And here we won't be seeing a victory tour of as a hero. I wanted to talk about this Lena Carey that has been spicing up some of these high-level pubs. And I don't know why people pick it when the hero needs like 8 items to kill things.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess we're just back to the old Carey.
Just going jungle for like 80 years and then...
Yeah. I think we're getting back to the old 4 protect 1.
Yeah.
Which we were close to anyways. We were close to this 4 protect 1 where one, the position 1 then maybe sometimes joins fights when they have the opportunity to.
Yeah. But that won't be the case here, I don't think. Or maybe it will be. I mean, you have a Tusk for Hokori, which is why I was saying maybe, you'd want to get a little bit more involved on your carry. Especially in the lane, but now it's a Treant 5 actually. Oh my goodness, Hokori, calm down, guys.
Death Prophet, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna mention this Treant Protector for both of these 2 teams. Both Prada and Austin absolutely love Treant Protector, so I'm not too surprised to see it snapped up by one of these 2 teams here. It's been left in the pool. You might as well grab them if you're, Prada 17 games on the Treant Protector, Austin 14 games on the Treant Protector in the past year. So like. Lots of games on the tree for these 2 hero players.
Yeah, and you can check out our partner sponsors cyberscore.live for all the stats that Crash just threw at you guys with no context. How could he give you information like that? Absolutely.
Because you just did.
I did.
You just did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Context has been given. Everything has been solved.
Yeah. And I will say I love Treant Protector into Templar, if only because you throw the Kyo onto TA and there's no refraction charges anymore. They literally disappear in like 2 seconds.
Death Prophet's another hero that's quite good into TA as well, just for the same reason. Spirit Siphon, TA refraction just disappears.
And Death Prophet's a hero that can get on top of TA. Tusk is a hero that can get on top of TA.
Whoa.
What in the world?
Whoa.
What? Hold on. What? Is this an IO in 2023?
In the year of our Lord,
in the
2023?
Year of our Lord. We share the same Lord. This IO, I don't know, maybe he got a memo, was like, I want to be picked again, help. For a long time, IO used to be like the support of Dota.
Yeah. Prada has been playing a lot of Chen and Crystal Maiden recently. Maybe he's looking for the days of old.
Sure.
Falco could also be playing this IO, but I would assume Falco's playing the Lion, and like you're midding the TA, safe laning the Luna.
Yeah, if you...
Or unless you're doing something crazy and like off laning magic damage to
Oh my
Luna.
goodness. And the Darkseer to
And this is
counter?
okay. This is
Are
a
you gonna say
great
this is a
Darkseer
good-
game.
Okay, there you go.
This is a great Darkseer game because he has heroes that he enables, right? It's not just the counter pick into the Luna, which is good, but it's not enough by itself. When you pick a Darkseer, it's the same thing. Like, imagine having 5 ranged heroes and then you pick Grimstroke. And it's like, ugh, there's no jump in, get in there heroes. I've got like Sniper, Drow, Luna, you know what I mean? Like all these heroes, I want to stand in the back
Yeah.
and just shoot projectiles. Darkseer, he needs a hero to run in and get in there with him. Because he's not the best body. Well, he's a good bodyguard, but he's not the best like frontliner on his own. He's susceptible to being caught out and blown up. At not any part of the game, but for most parts of the later stages of the game, Darkseer kind of falls off. So it's up to heroes like this Death Prophet, like this Treant, this Tusk, to really get in there with the Darkseer and create havoc, create space for the rest of his team to be roaming around. Like every single one of these heroes are enabled by Darkseer, and I absolutely love the pick.
Yeah, I think Darkseer is incredibly good. I mean, you talk about it's a natural counter to Templar Assassin. IO Lion, you get stuck in a vacuum wall combo, you have no way of getting out yourself. Even if you build a Force Staff, you're kind of stuck in there a little bit too much. And the obvious counter that you know, you'd pick Darkseer in this game, besides the fact that Ion Shell is now one of, if not the best spell in the game right now, in this particular game, is that Luna Illusions from Wall of Replica. I've heard a story that they hurt a lot more than the real Luna does. And when you have an IO and Templar Assassin, 2 like low ranged heroes that are going to be stuck on top of each other, the glaze bouncing around, looking like Hokori knew exactly what they were going to pick into this Luna combo, and that's the issue when you pick up IO. They're going to double down on this sort of Ion Shell support with the Sven as well.
Just another hero that's enabled by Darkseer. And this bottom lane is actually looking kind of scary. The Treant Protector Sven. Okay, that's a good way to combat it, AcatSuki. Throw in the Timbersaw. I assume this would be Adrian Timbersaw.
Yeah.
Yes, it will. Okay.
And now, the moment that I saw this Sven, I was like, this might be a little bit too much beef. I was hoping to see Hokori pick up a ranged carry. They did not. They, in fact, went for one of the most melee carries in the game, I would argue, with the Sven.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Now, the problem for AcatSuki that I can see here is that Timbersaw is the only frontliner. And Timbersaw is tanky, but he's kind of changed a little bit. You only really get 1 point into reactive armor, but
Yeah,
none of the
if
heroes,
you do.
Yeah, but none of the heroes from Hokori really care about reactive armor. So Timbersaw is just going to be trying to burst heroes down. I mean, it's really good in a Treant Protector, right? You just keep clearing all the trees.
Good into tree. It's good into Sven too.
Yeah.
Right. The new Timbersaw build, Sven cannot trade into.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard when Timbersaw has such low cooldowns and such damaging spells. This IO is really throwing me off. This Prada IO.
Yeah.
It seems up his alley of heroes, but he has not touched it in the past year, really. So I wonder if AcatSuki, this is their proving ground, this is their testing ground, and they're throwing out the IO.
Well, either way, they just picked it up. I feel like picking IO when you don't have Darkseer banned is a little weird.
Yeah.
That's just like the way that I see it. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm a bit jaded with this IO. Every time I see IO played in like a sub 10k MMR, 11k MMR game, I'm like, why are you picking this?
It's
hero?
awful. Look,
Yeah.
I agree. I'm a little bit of an IO player myself. I'm awful at it, so I don't play it because it's like an instant loss.
It's so fun, dude.
But it's
picking
so
IO is
fun to
so
play
fun.
IO, especially
Yeah.
because I have the new, like, not the new skin, but this skin as well.
Yeah.
I have
just
a
get-
lot of fun.
You
The
just get to
green
sit
tethers.
back, heal people.
Yeah.
up. Yeah, you don't do anything. You just
It's like
heal.
it's like playing like Mercy in Overwatch, right? You just kind of like sit by a hero and hold left click and heal them up as much as you can.
Yeah. Nope, this guy, he's just gonna be big chilling, trying to stay behind the Luna here. I'm a little bit worried for Hokori because the only true like physical damage dealer on AcatSuki is Templar Assassin, but even the Luna's a hybrid damage dealer, pure damage coming out from Timbersaw. How are you gonna itemize to stay alive against this team when you're literally combating all 3 damage types?
Yeah. It's, the key is going to be staying alive on both this Io and the Darkseer, for like opposing teams, right?
Yeah.
AcatSuki, they need Io to stay alive for as long as physically possible and support the Timbersaw, support the TA, the Luna. Io, if you could get a triple tether this game, you would, if you can somehow tether 3 heroes, you would. Because every single one of those heroes is going to like to have a tether on them at some point.
At some point, indeed. However, at this point, I want to talk about the lanes a little bit because we do have one of the most iconic lanes, if not the most iconic, but an iconic lane with Darkseer Tusk. Level 3, and Prada has to be really careful.
Yeah. Shido has to be pretty careful as well come level 3, right? Because there's nothing that Prada can do to protect him.
The big issue here is that these, like, level 2 Ion Shell actually does so much more damage, and it's kind of nuts how much extra damage level 2 Ion Shell does. It's almost twice as much.
You could have fooled me. If you said it was twice as much, I would have believed you.
Yeah, almost. Not quite.
Almost. No.
Yeah. Mid lane, though, I mean, it is going to be this Templar Assassin against Death Prophet, RoboZ against Osito. I mean, I feel like Death Prophet should have both of these heroes should have a pretty easy time at this. I mean, Death Prophet just Crypt Swarming the wave, and Templar Assassin obviously trying to get as much rest on the side blades. Doesn't look like Osito's going to go for a bottle, which might be a bit of a misplay. He's going to have a hard time staying in lane if he doesn't get the bottle regen. And we see TA gets it already.
Maybe. I think that's what the Spirit Side
does.
Actually, no, he doesn't. Literally has a bottle.
Literally has a bottle. Okay.
Doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter.
Point taken away. We look at top lane. Oh my goodness, this is the saddest tree ant. Tree ant, you're doing such a bad job, bro. You're supposed to protect
it's not
the
even
trees.
his fault. What can he do here?
You're supposed to protect the trees, man.
Yeah.
This is the big issue, right? Timbersaw even with the Quelling Blade, clearing out the trees on the side, trying to get the trees, obviously with the Whirling Death.
Falco Style has a Quelling Blade too for the same exact reason.
Yeah, why not, dude?
No Nature's Prophet. Instead, you got to deal with a Tree and Protector. You might as well buy a Quelling Blade still.
Honestly, it's such a coach thing to build a Quelling Blade online to kill the trees in the tree in the lane.
It is
such a coach thing. Yeah, this is great. He's leading by example on this lion.
Yeah. Kiri, this is what you need to do. That's why Kiri's not playing. He's getting schooled by Falco right now.
He's getting coached right now.
Yeah.
The lion is the one coaching him. Stun up onto Sven.
It should just be some casual harass here onto Wits. I don't think there's really end kill potential. Especially because you've gotten rid of all these trees. It's kind of a double-edged sword playing as a Timbersaw, right? Because you're kind of like, oh, I'd like to use these trees for extra damage, but at the end of the day, it's worth it to route Austin out of these trees.
Oh my gosh, Hokori are diving Shido bottom.
They're diving Shido bottom very hard.
Yeah.
Very dead with the shards as well as the Ion Shell.
And that's
level 3.
That ward.
Yeah.
That ward up there on that high ground really giving Hokori the right kind of information to make that play. And yeah, level 3, they just kill Shido. They're doing exactly what they need to do in this game. Put Shido as far behind as possible. And the wave is going to push into Hokori a little bit too.
Now I wonder if Prada's on the same train I am.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on the Pipe of Insight Pugna train. And I wonder if he's like, hey, this new pipe buff is actually really good for Io. because it gives him a crazy amount of regen. So I wonder if we're going to see a pipe in Prada's future. Because it's not a bad pipe game, right? It's good into Darkseer, good into Tree. Like they don't have a lot of magic damage to burst through it, so like even the little bit that they have makes it worth it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I definitely think you could go for that. I mean, there was a lot of magic damage with the Ion Shell, with the Treant Protector, with the Death Prophet, Crypt Swarm is magical, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Exorcism, that's physical. I mean, yeah, there's definitely a lot of damage to mitigate.
Under his own tower, Misha tries to tag team him up, but he's taking way too many tower shots. Robozi's got the meld in a second. One strike will do. Actually, they're going to turn onto Osito, too. Osito pops the Spirit Siphon, but Tether does damage now, Osito. Got to be careful. Not a lot of damage, but enough. Fairy Fire, Osito, dive the Death Prophet. The tree will not save you. RoboZ gets a double.
Did he try to throw a Quip Swarm? No, he didn't even try to throw a Crypt Swarm out there. I don't think he had enough damage, though, with Prada in the back. Such a nice, just such a nice counter initiation with the IO, and that's ideally what an IO wants to do, right? You just try to keep your cores alive as much as possible and let them play a little bit more greedier.
Speaking of greedy, I mean, that's the general draft of Akatsuki right
bottom.
now. They're being punished bottom. Shido being dove once again. Snowball to close the gap, and a few more hits. A nice Lotus keeps them up for now.
Wait, they're turning
Wand
this.
even.
I know there's a Trainer Protector. Are they going to go again?
They're going to go again. Austin's here. Places the deep ward right onto Shido. Trapped in the shards and brought down. They could go for Io here too, Prada. You are stuck, the little ball of light. Burned down by the Ion Shell.
A little ball of light won't be seeing the light for a little bit. And, I mean, you 3 people coming down bottom, and all 3 of them are good Ion Shell carriers, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't think he has the cooldown for it quite yet, or the duration, I mean, on Ion Shell to get 3 consecutive ones going. Oh, yes, he does. Actually, mathematically, he does to a T. So I'm wrong.
You're wrong. Well,
it's just when you take into consideration the cast animation.
Yeah.
It won't, but
yeah, which is like a whole second on its own.
Yeah, dude. The Ion Shell cast animation is crazy bad.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It doesn't really matter.
And all the while, we've got top lane just hanging out. Wits, he's not quite level 6 yet. Adrian's harassing him quite a bit. Nice 2-man stun from Falco Saw, but here come the TPs. Everyone and their mother are coming through. Adrian, you've overstepped your bounds, my friend. Trying to Timber Chain away. Has another one up in 2 seconds. I think he's out of here. They know what trees he cuts. Crypt Swarm. One more hit. Wits. Yes, he gets it. Good try from Adrian.
He was 1 creep away from level 6. Why didn't they just wait?
That's a good question.
Just wait for him to get level 6 and then you can kill him. And it's not even like he dies. It's not even close either.
Yeah. Maybe they just felt like the door was open and then it was slowly closing, so they had to deal with it now.
Now, Falco style is Omega stacking, but there is a ward up on this high ground. Hokori definitely they saw the stack attempt happen from Falco. He's gonna de-ward. Oh, no, he puts his own ward down.
Oh, they're losing Austin in this mid lane. They pop the Exo Osito. Turn onto RoboZ. RoboZ with the Invis rune. They drop a sentry, so they're following the TA, but Underhurt's safe lane tower. Back out to safety. Falco, he's dropping low now. The Exorcism and the Spirit Siphon as well on top of him. Turn you into a fish, but for what? It doesn't mean anything. Wits, he's got to clear out these stacks, and he's got to do it now because RoboZ will come to clear them out later. Wits into the snowball save for now, but here goes a huge Timber Saw chain. Adrian cuts them all down, gets Prada out to safety as well. Osito is left picking up the scraps of his team.
That was a combination Melt Strike plus Whirling Death action, dude. Oh my goodness. I think the Whirling Death happened before the Melt Strike, so everybody had just a little bit less HP and they got cleaved down by that Whirling Thunder.
I slice them and dice them, dude. That was
Yeah.
insane.
That was kind of crazy. They did get the stack though, so it's not like Hokori didn't get anything out of that. But you take a look at the net worth coming out of landing station, it is going to be the TA leading the charge, and Darkseer's had a completely free game.
Yeah, but Lena hasn't, or
Yeah.
Luna even hasn't.
And
The other one.
This Timber saw top again.
Adrian with the tag team. He plants his own tree just to cut it down. A beautiful, beautiful relocate from Prada.
Oh wait, it's only just.
They're still here. No,
Yeah,
they
they're
didn't
still
bring them
here.
back to base. He's still here.
Okay.
Bring them back. Yeah, they're fine.
Sure thing, pal.
No IO left for dead. Very good play from Prada.
Wow. That's actually the That's actually the hardest thing to do as an IO, is when you use relocate to actually live once you use it. A lot of the time, us bad IO players will just relocate, save someone, and then die immediately after because we tried to save them, and it's worth it, but it's a lot worse than just relocating out and getting both heroes to live.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always better when no one dies.
Yeah,
Right, if you can
100%.
if you can make the choice, like,
Dude,
if you've got the trolley problem and it's like, okay, either one person dies or no one dies.
the
You're like,
IO trolley problem. Infamous philosophical question we have today, isn't it?
Interesting indeed. Just as interesting as this smoke coming out from Hokori. Into the jungle they go, under wards. This would be the point at which RoboZ feels safe under his observer.
Yeah, well, they see him though, Austin.
Smoke will break. There's the overgrowth, Nature's Grasp as well. Silence, overgrowth, absolutely everything in the kitchen sink for this Templar assassin.
Why not?
Exorcism back over to the mid lane now. Osito, start clearing out this tower.
That's what the exorcism is for, right? Yeah, you get the TA kill, but Osito is going to use this exorcism for this tower anyway. May as well get a kill out of it.
Yeah.
This is when Hokori, I feel like, have a bigger advantage because of this exorcism play. They can very obviously make these plays off cooldown with Exo. You just, now for the next 70 seconds, Osito, he's going to be farming up. Once exorcism is back up, there's another tower top that can be taken if he wants to use it there. I don't think Roche is something they can do quite yet.
If they get level 2 God Strength, level 2 Exo, they definitely can.
Yeah.
So it's a few levels away, a little bit longer is all they'll need to wait for that. Like, they could now, but it's probably not worth the time they'd commit for it, you know?
Oh, top.
Amisho,
Yeah.
top. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Well, how do you get out of this one?
Punch and hope for the best.
Yep.
Nice juke, Amisho. He's getting out of there, but Falco, he's waiting in the wings.
So the answer is you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tried. Almisha
did.
really got him going for a little bit.
I thought he was going to go down in the trees, but he went right, juked everybody out. He had everybody's ankles on eBay for like 2 seconds, and then the cops came up and were like, hey, those aren't yours. You
Those
can't
are
sell
feet.
Those.
You can't sell those.
What are you doing on eBay selling feet? Oh, no.
Well-
don't call me. Oh, gosh. That was...
Well, I think that's what OnlyFans is for,
I
dude.
think I meant. I don't think I
I think
got
you've
the right
invented
website.
OnlyFans.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so XD. Yeah. Well, talk about
Yeah,
it
we
here.
said... Sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say, I was trying to segue the feet thing by saying that Death Prophet didn't have feet and talking about Death Prophet having
But she
tail.
literally does in this
She
set.
doesn't. Yeah, she does.
Oh, no,
she
not
doesn't.
in that.
No, not in this
No,
one.
she doesn't. Not in this set. Not
Yeah.
in this set.
Yeah.
I thought she was wearing the set explicitly where she has feet.
No, I don't. Yeah, I did. I don't know.
See, I was just going to try to transition away from the feet talk in general.
Oh.
Bottom lane, we're going to see an overgrowth into a silence. Everything for Falco style. They don't need to pop Exo, just the Nature's Grasp and the Crypt Swarm will finish them off.
Crypt Swarm not only does it finish him off, but when you're a coach and you're dying out there like that, you know he's giving a motivational speech to his team. This-
I die, but you live on.
he's like, I feel like coaches are the ultimate cope machines for their teams. You know what I mean?
Could be.
Yeah.
Or they could be the ultimate like toxicity machine. Who knows,
true.
dude?
True.
Depends on the coach, but I think with a coach like Falco style, I would assume it's more reassurance than flame and toxicity. But who knows? I've never been coached by Falco style before. I don't know.
Dude, I haven't been coached by him either. All I know is that he's been around. He knows what he's doing, and Hokori, they know what they're doing too. They're taking over the AcatSuki map, trying to absorb as much farm away from the Luna as possible. And Luna has been struggling pretty heavily so far. Not even an item ahead of the Sven, and honestly, a component or two behind the Darkseer. Not really the kind of thing you want to see. And LSM has finished a Crimson Guard.
And it's going to neuter, right, pretty much all of the early game damage that these cores outside of Timbersaw want to do.
Yeah.
Probably going to be building Greaves, like Greaves Blink Pipe. Yeah. So he's got the Greaves. He's got the Blink queued up as well. I wouldn't be too surprised to see a later game Pipe come out from him as well. But you also might just leave that for your Tusk, for your Treant Protector. Who knows?
He's been doing such a good job at taking farm away from the Sven and the Death Prophet. I mean, Death Prophet's been farming the enemy jungle. We see Sven in the triangle. He's going to have Blink BKB. Wits will be ready to fight then. And on the other side, you have Blink D-Lance on Robozy. I don't know how much that's really going to, like, how much the Blink Dagger is going to help this game. I don't know if you'll be able to get it off, like, in the fights like a traditional TA would.
I don't know if he wants to fight necessarily right now, especially without like something like a Desolator.
And that was the
Right.
Blink for. Farming?
Exactly. Like so why buy Blink if you're not going to be fighting with it on Misho? He is in some big trouble. Going to try to teleport out, but there's the Blink, the mouth. That's
Okay,
why you buy the
sure.
Blink, baby.
Okay, well, I mean, proving us wrong instantly. We're just Dota casters. We don't know what we're doing.
Well, that's why they're there and we're here.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, LSM, why are you there?
he's in a little bit of no man's land. Falco style doesn't have a Blink though. No way to
bringing-
close that gap. Instead, Hokori are waiting in the wings. They're gonna go right on top of LSM now. Adrian gonna finish him off. Nice relocate from Prada.
There's a ward scouting everything out, but Hokori, they're gonna say, you know what? We lost our LSM. Let's get out of here. A ward catching out Austin.
Oh, Austin. Oh. Very close. Hokori were like almost in a position to
Yeah.
fight that.
It's like they wanted to, but then they were like, you know what? Let's just let him die and then reconvene after, I guess. They had the ward up there, but it wasn't in the spot where LSM was dying, and he was perma stunned the whole time. He couldn't get, like, I feel like if he got the vac wall off, they definitely go into that fight. He just was stunned the whole time with the Hex, with the Earth Spike.
And that's the beauty of Lion, right? It's the same thing. Like Lion's been buffed to points where Shadow Shaman needs to be buffed as well.
Yeah.
Like I think everyone realizes that Blink stuns, Blink hexes are really good. So
What?
Lion is once again very good.
I thought Blink Hex was trash.
What?
Yeah,
What?
Like instant disable
What?
on a single target for like 3 seconds seems really bad in my opinion. It's definitely not
What?
worth it. Yeah.
Oh, see, that's the awful part about playing with Plate is you never know when he's doing a bit. He could just feel this way. He could just be this dumb.
We'll never
That's
know.
the
Falco style might be
that's
feeling
the fun.
regret.
We'll never know. There's an overgrowth connects onto 2. Osito burns them down slowly, killing them softly. A nice snowball protects the Treant Protector. A beautiful wall. But RoboZ, he's just gonna blink out of it. Instead, Adrian has been left for dead.
They pop the vac wall there, but they just walk out of it. There's no overgrowth to keep the illusions from hitting the heroes, and now this tier 2 tower is going to be under siege with this exorcism. Hokori are putting the pressure onto AcatSuki right now, and they tried to have that. They had that ward up there, and then AcatSuki decided they were still going to take this fight. Felt a little forced. Felt like they didn't need to be in that area and take that engagement.
Yeah, they already got what they could from down there.
Yeah.
Like they got what they wanted. And now they lose 2 wards and
Wits,
a little
mid?
bit of aggression. That's the beauty of refraction. That's why he's got that blink dagger.
Okay, dude. Every time, dude, that's the second time in a row we've been
Right?
bullied out of saying this blink was weird.
Oh, Austin caught with a stun.
I think
comes
Falco
LSM.
Style's the one that's caught.
Falco is the one that's caught, and here comes the IO relocate as well. RoboZ and Prada, they're here to play. Adrian pops the dust. Can't quite get him. Said they're going to turn their attention over towards Almisho, who's been left for dead, has a blink dagger, but, well, you can't blink when you're being hurt.
Oh, wait, they just saw them place that ward down because of the sentry ward. Austin... There's a sentry ward. It's hit. Wait, the side blade's hitting Austin, too.
Oh, blink for blink.
Dire's top tower's under attack.
Both teams are just playing around this ward area. They want to make... I feel like AcatSuki are the ones that want to make something happen here, oddly enough.
Oh boy, Dire's middle tower's under attack.
They keep showing up to this area that Hokori are you know, borderline overextended in. There's no way for Hokori to bring more
Dire's middle
heroes
tower's
if
under
they get
attack.
caught out here, but
Dire's middle tower just took a big
they're going to go
beating.
mid.
Gone.
There's a shield rune on Templar Assassin. I wonder if they're going to go for a fight or smoke play with this.
They could. Prada feels pretty useless, though. He's like, hey, I can't heal you with a shield rune. What the heck
That's
is this
true.
malarkey?
Yo, I wonder if the shields are a reason why we don't see a lot of IOs, actually.
Oh, maybe.
Oh. T-Tours,
LSM.
by the way.
Yeah. Drops the wall for Falco style. Timbersaw comes in,
It's
brings
RoboZ
down
top.
Austin in a clump of trees.
Alright, sorry, in this bottom jungle, it's actually not top at all.
It's up top.
It's up
Topper
top.
from where we were
Yeah.
just a few seconds ago.
We were in the bottom part of the map, so everywhere was top.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, that is just how it works.
That
like,
is...
geographically, right? If we're in the south, then everything's to the north. Or everything's to the south?
If we're talking about a globe sphere, then
But the
everything
Dota
is-
Dota world is flat,
the
right?
Dota world is
flat.
canonically
Are we
a
flat
square.
mappers?
Wait, is the Dota world a globe that is just on a flat plane, or like what is happening right
So
now?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, dude.
These are the real theories. We need some flat earthers in on this because they know more than I know
Well-
about flat Earth.
Well, I mean, around the edge of the map, there's that cliff, right? And you can't see past it.
Well, just like our world,
Yeah,
right? Like
exactly
there's
like our
mountains
world.
that have never been
Yeah.
passed, and
Oh,
You know,
look
there's-
forward!
oh, thank God, someone's gonna connect them to two in the vacuum to bring them back. Shiva's guard onto everyone. Osido and Adrian, they trade Shivas. Here comes Wits. Big blink brings down Adrian. No god strength needed, just the exorcism and a mask of madness from Wits.
And what's the objective now for them? Are they gonna go bottom, or are they gonna go?
They could
mid?
go bot for Roshan. Osido's got a haste rune.
Yeah, Wits is in this bottom area. I'm looking at him to see what he wants to do. Okay, he just wants to farm. Nope. It looks like he's walking towards Roche.
No, it's definitely Roche. 'Cause they
Yeah,
have
it
god
is
strength
100%
BKB.
Roche. Yeah. Now, Sven is a transform hero with god strength, and I feel like every time there's a transform hero, I have to say this. Aegis is like passable on these heroes, but not ideal. Just because when you come back, like one of your lives is not going to be as good as the other.
Yeah.
You either have god strength, like you're gonna have god strength for one, or exorcism for one. Still, 2 lives is better than 1.
I'm trying to take a fight on Misho. Dropping incredibly low. They're going to leave the chakram behind. A vacuum and a lucent beam. Finish off Misho. RoboZ jumps forward. Austin, he would have loved to clean up those lotuses, but right now they're on a run for their lives.
They're all caught up here on this area. I wonder if a wall there would have been really good.
Link forward, LSM. He's caught, but now it's Falco who's overextended
There it
quite a
is!
bit. Oh, there it is. The vacuum. No wall to follow it up, but the vacuum, well, it connects onto all 3 heroes. Wits. He's dropping low. He popped his BKB for this and fighting up against Cheeto, against RoboZ. RoboZ will fall. Adrian, he's still here. Nice sounds, and there's the vacuum into the Stormhammer. It's beautiful. They lose everyone but Prada, who's trying to make his way out of there. Prada, the little IO that could, just can't anymore. You may be doing damage with Tether, but it means nothing in the face of a Sven.
That wall was so beautiful. And I mean, AcatSuki, they turn it around. They just pop BKBs. They start man fighting even with the illusions coming. And I thought for a moment that Hokori were gonna start to get team wiped, and Sven just died, and then he was like, okay, we'll just vacuum wall combos, Stormhammer, kill everybody on AcatSuki.
And they're gonna jump Falco style again. The Lion. Adrian, he's here. Big damage onto both Wits and Elmisha, but Elmisha once again has that snowball save. Silence up, Adrian. Can't quite do much more anymore.
He's got blink.
Look at Hokori's positioning,
Yeah,
though. They're
they
just
want
waiting
this-
for someone to show their face.
They want RoboZ to go in.
RoboZ. Oh, RoboZ is exactly what they wanted you to do. They're bringing in someone with the relocate. They've got Shido. But the Aya, well, they got caught
disarm.
from the snowball disarm onto Shido. Shido pops a BKB, but they brought Prada back. Very unlucky for Prada. Shido. Shards won't quite catch him. Adrian brings him down, but there's the wall again. Connects onto two. Falco style, he's dying to the illusions, dying to LSM. And as is Shido, he's falling for now. Can he heal up enough? Not quite. Wits on a killing spree. Osito on a monster kill spree. The only one to survive on Akatsuki is Falco style.
And didn't he die to start that engagement? He died underneath the tier 2 tower. Like before that fight happened. It's a team wipe. Hokori are taking this tempo lineup. They're taking all the timings onto Wits, onto Osito, and they're doing an excellent job at forcing AcatSuki to take these really awkward engagements. It was a blink in from RoboZ with absolutely no vision whatsoever. He just blinks into 4 heroes, and Hokori knew exactly what was going on the whole time.
I read him like a book. That was so devastating to watch. Like, watched it in slow motion. You know what I mean?
They knew that RoboZ was going to go in the moment that he saw Elmisho there, and Elmisho baiting the tempo.
I think he went onto Osito, didn't he? To start
have.
things off.
I mean, I honestly, I just think he blinked in there because he was like, there's someone here farming.
Yeah.
And then got ratioed by 4 heroes.
L plus ratio plus blink better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty bad.
Yeah, it's if you had Arcane Blink, you know, maybe you could have gotten
maybe.
Yeah. Either way, he no amount of Arcane was gonna save him from that situation, and Hokori now with all of the map advantage, all the tempo advantage coming their way, 11,000 gold lead at 26 minutes. Shido, bottom.
Once again, a wall, a shards in the bottom, stuck. They got Falco style. Bring him in too with the vacuum. Pops the BKB on Shido. He's still overgrowth. He's trying his best to live through it all. Prada, he's dying too. Osito, well, here comes Wits as well to save the day. Your Superman is here. Your Superman is cleaving everyone down. Wits pops the BKB just for show. I don't even think he needed it, really.
He didn't need that. He didn't. He was just saying, all right, I'm going in. This is a Rax. And probably mid tier 2 as well. AcatSuki are
Look,
taking
if you're Akatsuki, I would type the 2 letters to get you out of this game.
Dude, they're just taking so many fights with that vision. Look at the vision from Hokori. This really deep ward, they might have just placed that. This ward here on this high ground, in this bottom area. They've even got another ward up in this jungle area. They're fighting around their wards and with the vision to a fault. And AcatSuki are not playing the same way at all. They've got one ward in their triangle and that's it. But that's not where you're dying. Exorcism popped as well.
This tower, these racks, you can't let them go down.
I mean, they have to. What are you going to do? The level 3 exorcism, right?
I don't know.
How do you take this?
You got to try to make some sort of fight.
What, like blink from Falco style and then he dies? I'm not sure what the plan is here for AcatSuki.
I mean, what's the plan for the rest of the game? Start off onto Adrian, maybe. Osito pops the Shivas. But you've lost your ranged racks. That'll be enough for Hokori to back up.
Oh, they're playing with Adrian. He's on that ward.
Oh, Adrian in trouble, brought down. They're popping the relocate as well. They're waiting for Prada to come in. Prada, there's no way to get out. Overgrowth popped. They catch TA as well. In the wall, RoboZ, he's had it. He calls GG as Wits brings down 4 heroes at the very end. Give him the rampage. He wants the rampage, please.
X.
No. Oh.
This just honestly comes down to at the end the ward placement from Hokori, and just their team fighting was phenomenal. And I think the turning point for that game was that fight at the tier 1 bottom when AcatSuki just dove too far for no reason after that Roche fight. They got hit with a 4-man wall without a vacuum.
It was over at that point.
This Darkseer pick was crazy how good it was.
Yeah. Yeah, the Darkseer was like the nail in the coffin for Akatsuki. Their draft was already incredibly greedy and incredibly sketchy just because of the IO. Just was a little weird from like off the bat. Their mid laner doesn't do anything other than farm, so it puts a lot of pressure onto Adrian to really turn up, which he did, to be fair. Both Adrian and RoboZ really did turn up that game. They played as well as they could have given the circumstances. But you need RoboZ on some sort of like playmaker.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go greedy with Luna, you can't go greedy with TA as well, and greedy with the IO. IO's a greedy support as well.
I would even say Timbersaw is a little bit greedy too. If you fall behind with the Timbersaw, it's so hard to come back. And he did the most damage on Akatsuki. Adrian did. I thought it was a fantastic Timbersaw game. It's just that the pieces around him forced him to play a very weird game.
It was a weird showing from Akatsuki, but you know, they are one of the better teams in the league right now. So I still am going to keep my heart open and my eyes open on them, because this might just be a little bit of a setback for them. Maybe they're trying something out. Maybe Falco style. He's like, hey guys, I've been cooking with this IO. Do you want to try it? And they're like, yeah, we'll try it. Now maybe they'll bounce back in 2 games, you know, for the next 2. Who knows? Akatsuki, they are a team of many surprises.
Team of many surprises, and we're gonna have to see what kind of surprises they show us in game 2. But until then, just grab a quick little bite to eat a snack. We'll be right back, and please don't go anywhere.
The fire makes the city look so bright. Close your eyes and just stay tight. We have to go. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me.
Do you wanna see like the quick life scores? Us stats blog gonna winning jackpots, community news, lots of data and chat. Time to score is the bet you'll never regret. Link in the description.
What? Hello and welcome back. There he is. Okay, he's gone and now he's back. He's still muted though.
Oh, yeah,
There we go.
that's true.
Okay, so
I thought I thought I was gonna be interrupting your
you're
intro if I
flashing
said
in and
something.
out of existence. But now
Oh,
you're
you,
back.
that's because you need to click on the Discord window.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that happens.
yeah, I did that, and now
I don't know how
we're
to fix
back.
that. We're back.
Yeah, and I also don't have the right names down.
And Falco Style has stepped out. We have a new player standing in for AcatSuki.
Okay, okay,
Oh,
nice.
well, I couldn't say based on that,
yeah, you know what?
name.
You and I know just as much off
But-
of that name.
but last I heard, it was Nameless 9299.
You really got to pick a hero. You got 10 seconds.
Now I believe Nameless last played
5 seconds.
on Universitario.
Are we talking about Silk?
Well, yes, now Silk, but
Yeah.
I think he played on it when it was Universitario. I don't think he's currently still playing for what is now known as Silk. But I could be wrong.
Well,
No, he definitely doesn't.
what is happening? So we have Magnus Lena coming out.
Yeah, well, Lena we know about,
Yeah. The Magnus.
but the Mag is still a good hero, right? Through all the 7.35 changes, B, all this now, he's still a good hero.
10
I mean,
seconds
yeah,
to pick
we
your
can-
hero, you moron.
I
You
haven't
picked your
seen
hero.
Magnus in
1 second.
7.35 yet.
Entire team banned.
Now, is that a your pubs problem?
That
Or
could-
or a
you-
competitive Dota problem? Because I've been seeing him banned in almost every game in comp Dota.
I'll tell you, buddy. I didn't know Bloodstone Magnus was this strong that people are banning it.
Huh?
I said Bloodstone for RP.
Hmm?
Yeah, you heard Bloodstone Mag.
No, I don't think anyone's building
You don't
that.
think anyone is
No.
building
No,
Bloodstone
I
on
don't
Mag?
think so.
You
no,
don't think so?
no.
You don't.
I'm
you
willing to be proven wrong.
Now here's an interesting idea.
Pick it good.
How does Bloodstone work with Dark Willow Bramble Maze?
I would assume the same way it works with Monkey King.
Oh, maybe the same way. Yeah.
Makes the brambles spread further up. So if arguably worse because it makes the
Arguably makes
brambles
it
spread
worse.
further apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, either way, AcatSuki, they're going to go for this Lena a little bit, of a question mark whether it's mid or carry.
Pick a hero. You got 10
Literally no one is building Bloodstone on Magnus. you
No,
goober.
nobody. No, it was in fact a joke.
See,
Sarcasm.
this is what I mean about play telling jokes. Who knows? Man's got me on Dota 2 Pro Tracker looking at Magnus.
that's the real joke right there. Is I feel.
You've bamboozled me.
Shout out to the one time I was working at my uncle's golf course, and he came in one day. I was like, "Someone crashed your cart. You gotta go like right now." And I'm like, "Oh, what hole?" He's like, "Hole 10." And I start coming out. He's like, "I'm just messing with you, dude. You're completely fine." And I'm like, "How am I supposed to know? You just deadpanned that delivery." I mean, out of here freaking out like.
Oh, so it runs in the family,
Yeah,
I
it does.
guess.
It does. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, the Titan, he's gonna be running through the Hokori family with these astral projections of himself.
Okay, sure, dude.
Sure. Yeah.
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 Oh man, pick this. 10 seconds left to pick a hero.
Yeah. With the briefcase, since he is a businessman.
Morty. It'll
He
be
is a
fine.
businessman. It's
Yeah.
true.
Now, hear me out on this one.
Okay.
Bloodstone Elder Titan.
What? Why? What's with your asphyxiation on
I think
both Bloodstone and Conda?
I love Bloodstone Conda. Think about it.
Look, I think the one here that we agreed on for Bloodstone being good on is like Shiva's Ags Tidehunter.
No, I think Sniper is also a really good Conda builder.
No. I'm talking about Bloodstone.
Oh, Bloodstone? Yeah, no, Tide is an incredible.
We
Bloodstone
agreed
builder.
on
Yeah, we
Tidehunter,
did,
and that's
yeah.
that's as far as I'll go.
Yeah.
I think.
Now, think about
But
it.
it's got to be a Shiva's Ags Tidehunter. specific.
Bloodstone Bloodseeker.
So he always has blood.
Yes.
Wow, now we're talking.
Now but they would probably cancel his passive because he'd never be thirsty again.
His name would be Bloodfinder then at that point.
Yeah.
and that it completely revolutionizes the hero.
He would go from Bloodseeker and Bloodstone to Seeker Stone.
Stone Seeker.
Yeah, Stone Seeker. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's canon, by the way. I didn't make that one
Yeah.
up off the top.
No,
of my
no,
head.
that's true. That's
Yeah.
just how that works.
Okay, well, let's talk about some cannons. Gyrocopter flying
Yeah.
in here. He's got some rocket barrage. I think this is probably going to be this could be a support or carry gyro. I've been seeing a lot more carry gyro recently.
You really got to pick a hero. You got 10
Don't know
seconds
if it's
left.
going to be that great in this game just because Lena completely shreds gyro.
Yeah.
And
I've seen about 2 carry gyros to my 50 support gyro. So
Both are played.
both
both are
are played, but one is
Yeah.
played proportionately more.
Not only proportionally more, but I would almost argue to a greater success as well. I think the carry gyro is a lot better than support gyro.
What?
That's the joke. Glad we
What?
What? No,
What? What do you mean
support
it's a joke?
support gyro is a lot better than carry gyro, I think.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope that's what you think. That'd be-
DK. What?
So is this a core like a mid or a safe lane Magnus? Oh look, I've been seeing this DK hero a lot more too, actually.
It could be offlane or safe lane mag.
That's what I'm thinking. And they could mid or off lane the DK as well.
Yeah.
Kotsky Morphling, okay. I'm not too surprised by the Shido Morph.
I think Morphling is such a good hero in this game. I mean, up against a DK, the only thing you might have to worry about is like getting caught in an RP when you're full IG shifting, but
Yeah.
when you get shard, it doesn't matter. Because it lets you shift when you're stunned, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's true with your shard, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, Morphling gets a shard, he'll borderline unkillable, I would say, this game with a couple of items.
Yeah. Now this Elder Titan, I wonder who's playing what on Akatsuki. Because Nameless, he plays like melee beefy get in there heroes.
Yeah.
Like Tusk, Tiny, or Spirit. Plays a bit of Rubik as well. So like that's not like it's not off the radar. But he plays like these beefy Elder Titans, like beefy like heroes like Elder Titan. And so does Prada.
Yeah.
Prada also plays like Clockwork, Undying, Tree and Protector. So that once again, these beefy get in their heroes.
That was the
But he
one
also
thing-
plays Rubik.
That is the one thing that I think AcatSuki kind of need right now is that they're lacking a little bit of frontline. They have Lena and Morphling who are
Yeah.
like really nice at just staying in the back and dealing damage, but they don't have anybody that is just like, hit me, please. I'm in front of you. I mean, other Titan like kind of does that, not really though, especially when it's a
He'd
support.
like to be doing the hitting
Oh,
instead of
yeah.
having the hitting done to him.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're a Rubik, you get caught out a little bit. You can get caught out here. Same thing with Lena. Lena's mobility is pretty trash until you get the Aghanim Scepter, and then you kind of can play
Mhm.
the high ground a little
If you
bit
get
better.
the Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah,
Unless you're going right click Lena.
it looks like it's probably going to be a mid Lena here, though. So the Morphling. is
Yeah,
gonna
unless
be...
it's like a support Lena, off lane AT,
Yeah.
5 Rubik. Like they could whack it up a little bit still, but I'm almost certain it's a mid Lena.
It is AcatSuki, though. As you were saying at the end of the last game, they could throw some stuff out here.
They work in some mysterious ways.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Some mysterious things that I'm kind of thinking about here is what are they going to do to round out their draft? They're banning AM. Wait a second.
Interesting.
Okay, to be fair, against the Morphling Lena, it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, no, very good AM ban, actually. I like that a lot.
There's the Mars. Okay, I was gonna mention this. The only thing about the Mars is that it doesn't have the best win rate for Adrian.
Templar assassin.
But other than that, it's fine.
Choose your hero.
I will say, I saw Mars yesterday, twice,
Okay,
and it was Drake shit that was playing it,
nice.
and they did not lose
No,
both games that he was playing it. I think I was very like low on this Mars hero, but my Mars stocks increased after that series. I feel like the
Good.
hero makes
Good.
it very
This-
obvious which targets you're gonna go on. It's a huge team
Yep.
fight ult. If it is gonna be a support gyrocopter, so you completely take away the carry gyro angle. If you go like you can't flat cannon anybody because Mars will just sit there with bulwark, and you're like,
Yeah.
flat cannon
Oh.
is yeah. You're like, no,
Yeah.
you just no, dude. Absolutely not. Actually, that exact matchup happened in that game, and that's literally what happened. It was just a Mars hitting using bulwark, and gyrocopter couldn't do anything.
checks out.
I wonder if Mars can eat the Dark Willow projectile as well. I think he does, because it's a right click.
Sorry, the what?
If
Oh,
if
the
Mars uses-
shadow.
yeah, if
the,
Mars
yeah.
uses bulwark,
yes.
it does eat it. And if you can't Shadow Realm or throw shade into Mars Arena either, I don't think.
Yes, that's true.
Neat little thing there. But I mean, it is going to be a carry TA for Hokori, mid DK up against the Lena, LSM offlane against the Morphling. Okay. And it is, as you said, Nameless 9299 making
Yep.
a debut. A stand-in debut with the AcatSuki. Now, when you have a stand-in, I
Yeah.
will say overall, your team is going to be a little weaker, no matter the skill level of the stand-in, just because Dota's a game of individual play, yes, but also of 5v5 Dota, and each chain is just as important as the next. I mean, and when all things are equal, when you have a stand-in, the communication is a really big thing, and some people just aren't used to playing with certain players. So we'll see if this kind of magic can happen for AcatSuki, where they get a little bit of love coming their way from a stand. Nah?
They're gonna need a lot of bit of love coming in
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Because last game was not.
Well, shout out to the coach for stepping in.
For sure. For sure. Last game was not it, though. And that has nothing to do with the stand-in. I think, well, maybe it did. Maybe it is, because Falco was drafting, and that draft was a little whack.
Well, this time around, I mean, the draft is still a little whack, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Morphling Lina do the same things conceptually, just big burst damage onto a target with Laguna Blade, with the IG Strike. Just ranged carries that have incredible attack speed that want to kill the enemy with a little bit of help with some magic damage. But I don't know. Maybe we'll see what they can do differently. In terms of spells that Morphling can steal, obviously you have your Refraction. You can take Empower. You can take Flak Cannon if Gyrocopter skills it, which he probably won't for that reason. There's a few spells you can steal that will make Shido a lot stronger on this Morphling.
Adrian in this bottom lane. He's getting run down with the blood grenade and the right clicks. Adrian will fall. Wits will secure first blood.
Fade Bolt for what?
Yeah, well, I mean, what are you going to get? Lift there?
Yeah, lift onto
and then ruin your lane?
Yeah, true. Well, wait a second. Why does Morphling have 0 HP?
Wait a second. Why are there 4 heroes mid?
What?
He's gone. He's
welcome to Dota 2, guys. 7.35 is bringing all sorts of old Dota back.
Yeah, we're gonna dual lane mid all of a sudden.
Yeah, why not, dude? I will say, let's talk about this bottom lane a little bit. We have the Willow, TA into Mars Rubik. I feel like the Mars Rubik should have a pretty okay time.
It's not the biggest kill lane.
Yeah. There's no way of getting rid of the refraction charges either if TA goes for that or if they just go for the meld. Maybe even 1 point in refraction and you're negating a lot of damage. But I don't think either team here has kill potential in this lane, even though there is a Willow. Just think Mars is a little too tanky, and Nameless should always have a lift available if they want to use it.
Yeah.
And
yeah, now if this Willow was with the Magnus, then we'd be talking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Skewer into Bramble and Good Night, Sweet Prince.
And even the Gyro TA sounds like a better kill lane than TA Willow. Interesting. Maybe I'm onto something here.
Maybe you're the one that should be drafting for.
Maybe
Hokori.
I need to be. Yeah, maybe I should be the drafters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Step aside, Hokori. I'm your new coach.
I would talk about this mid lane, but honestly, I think I'd rather just leave this lane alone because it's a DK Lina. This is the most snooze fest lane. Z's on my screen.
It should be a snooze fest. RoboZ has a chance to pop off this game. And it's going to come off of popping off in the laning stage. But I don't think there's any big kill potential.
No. And Asito, is he going to go for the bottle or is he going to go double bracer? We'll see. Probably go double bracer just because of the harass that RoboZ is going to have.
Could be. It might just be easier to not secure runes against the Lina, too.
Yeah. With that move speed that you get from Fiery Soul. It's only 4% now, but it should stack up. Top lane, though, we do have the Morphling. I love Morphling. I wish I knew how to play. I could play the hero a lot better. But every time I play Morph, I'm dying to Axe because I'm full Agi'd.
Well, that's your problem, that you're full Agi.
I can't read, yeah. Well, I don't... Well,
I can't read.
I'm greedy and I can't read because I'm a carry player, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I mean, you do have the LSM plus the gyrocopter now. Shido should please get a point in away form. I can tell you
Not like this, dude.
Yeah, please. I mean, if you get hit by a rocket and then you just get skewered under tower with a Magnus and shockwave going, it's a lot of damage. Actually, he's got to be a little careful. He's getting.
He's got to be careful come level 3 on Omisho as well.
Yeah.
Omisho damage all of a sudden spikes to level 3.
Oh my gosh.
LSM, oh, couldn't quite get the skewer back.
Yeah, that's the problem. I was like, yeah, Shido, he did get the healing lotus. For what though? And there's no way to stop the homing missile besides right-clicking it, but I don't think Morph even full Agi has the attack speed for that.
Prada has a decent right-click animation.
Yeah.
But he's also a melee hero, so...
That is the issue.
Yeah.
I will say I really like Elder Titan on a team when both of your both your mid and your carry can make use of your natural order. I think natural order is actually one of the most underrated passives in the game, just with how much damage it can enable your team to do. I think
it always has been.
Yeah, it's always been that way. Oh, Shido. He closed the
Misho,
rocket.
he's dead.
There you go.
Too much damage from Prada. Clicks him down.
But yeah, the natural order, for people that don't know what it does, because it's
complicated.
A little complicated. It's a passive AoE around Elder Titan that reduces base armor. And it reduces it by 100% at level 4. Well, Acito mid.
And the buff to Elder Titan is good. It wouldn't have come in handy, but...
Yeah.
It might have been if they got a few right clicks off. The wake damage on level 1 stomp has increased to 100. So you can get 100 damage off on someone before they wake up from the stomp.
It's kind of nuts, actually, that they changed that.
It's a pretty big buff.
Bottom nameless. Oh, he's fine. He's dropping solo. That's a huge buff. It's actually pretty massive. But yeah, Elder Titan. You reduce the base armor around the real Titan, and then around the Astral Spirit, you reduce enemies. Believe it is magic resistance by 100% as well. So you are negating like 20%, 25%, 30% of people, or people are taking 30% more damage around you. Is what I meant to say. And when you have a hybrid carries like Lina, who are going to be doing a lot of right clicks and magic damage, Shido going to be doing a lot of right clicks and magic damage. It's a lot to deal with.
Even Mars.
Yeah, even Mars as well. Shido.
That was a lone LSM.
I think
he just caught a stray shockwave skewer and died.
Yeah. Well, I see that his max HP is 472. So that tells me the whole story that I need to know.
Yes.
There's like 5 heroes mid.
They're going to catch Osito. Catch him with the stun as well. Do have the Laguna Blade, but like you said, there are heroes. Now there's all of a sudden 6 heroes in this mid lane. Omisho. Robo Z, he's around as well, looking to get an LSA off. Doesn't even gonna hit the Dragon Slave.
Nah, it's level. I mean, Osito, the moment you hit level 6, you just put pressure onto the enemy tower.
Yeah.
Good teams will negate this first one, and as we did see, Hokori TP2 supports in on this lane to stop the pressure from Osito. But the next Dragon form, I feel like this tower is gonna go down. I don't know if they're gonna commit that much again just to keep this going down. Cheeto has to be careful about an RP though.
Yeah, he does, because the sitting on 400 max HP was now 500 max HP.
No, huge difference.
It's still not enough.
I mean, RP itself does 75 damage, by the way, for people that don't know.
Which isn't much, but
No.
with Gyrocopter in the area as well, you've got to be so careful.
And when you have like 500, 600 HP, it is a lot of damage. Now, that's kind of the issue that I have with this AcatSuki draft, is that Hokori have the power pressure with the Dragon Knight to be able to really force some of these issues, and Morphling and Lina are both going to be AFK farming for quite a long time. Just trying to get as much net worth as they can.
Oh, Nameless, he's getting dove. But a nice stomp keeps him at bay. Misho, he's still here, still chasing down Nameless. Prada rooted up. And the aggression has been quelled.
Okay, I guess both teams
But
are
the
gonna...
pressure has not.
No, and they do end up getting the tower. Even though both teams rotate both supports just to make sure that the tower falls. Hokori making a really nice move there to bring both of the supports to match the aggression or defensive capability of AcatSuki, sorry. And it is TA leading the charge with CS.
Leading the charge with net worth as well.
Yeah.
Right. The CS does indeed reflect the net worth. And we are going to see this more greedy Desolator build for Wits come online soon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Really? No blink.
Yeah, no blink, straight into Deso.
Okay, well, yeah, this
I think
is...
that's more normal on safe lane TAs than it is on mid TAs.
Yeah.
Like, I think you're allowed to be greedy as LSM. He's going to be working on a blink dagger.
He's so close to it,
and almost
actually.
has it, yeah.
Yeah. When he gets
his
blink,
Nameless.
when he gets blink dagger, you know he's just gonna RP Shido, and Shido's just gonna die. There's nothing he can do about it.
Oh, speaking of dying, Almisho is going to do a little bit of that as well. Here comes LSM.
Oh!
Skewer, or Shockwave rather, won't just barely not connect. Good try.
That's how Magnus waves high. He sends out a shockwave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was a good one. Okay, I'll leave
That
it
was,
alone.
yeah, that was.
That was one of my better ones, so that's not saying much.
But you could have set it up in more of like a joke fashion.
I could have.
Could have been like, how does
Robo Z? You got to be joking.
How does Alina die? Getting barraged down slowly, missiled, and then a dragon whacking her. I say that Robo Z actually fine for now. Pops the arena, and Almisho can no longer close the gap. Instead, it'll be Robo Z who turns around, gets a kill onto Almisho.
They just killed Radiant's courier.
This is the problem with DK. Okay, he does nothing.
Interesting.
Like, if it was, I think it was, if it was like a spirit hero there, it was like, you know.
If it was a spirit hero, the tower would still be alive.
That's true. Yeah, I'm not
So
sure.
the whole scenario is different.
Yeah, the whole scenario would be different. It would be a tower dive. But spirits don't really mind diving towers. They do have the
No, that's true.
do like getting out of there. But
I think there's a place in the world for this DK.
okay, explain. Show me your work.
Well, yesterday I went up against the DK. He went Mage Slayer Parasma, and we got absolutely destroyed
you know
by
what?
it.
I was there at the tail end of that game. You were very salty. Yeah, that was hilarious.
It was well, I was salty for multiple reasons outside of that game.
Yeah.
But the game itself made me incredibly salty too. It's just he's literally like one of those heroes that if you don't have the draft for it, you cannot kill him eventually.
That's true.
You got Black Dragon form, and he just feels completely unkillable. And this game is definitely not that kind of game, though. Right? They have Morphling, Lina, Mars. They have ways of dealing with this Dragon Knight.
I will say, I thought about the Parasma build on the DK, and it kind of makes sense a little bit, because as they're taking the Witchblade damage, the magic resistance is being brought down for the Elder Dragon
it's
form.
a Mage Slayer, not a... Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now, yeah.
Now, bottom, though.
Adrian, this bottom lane. There's the blink reveal onto LSM. They'll be able to bring down Nameless as well as Adrian.
A punishing transgression, or even aggression, as Asito got stunned up, I believe. They're making a smoke play into this triangle. There's no stacks here, though.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, kill the courier. Kill the courier.
Nope.
Oh, Almisho, he canceled his last right click. He had it. I saw him.
The canceling right click on gyrocopter is actually difficult. It's impressive that he did that.
I guess he was like spam clicking it and clicked like
Yeah, might
right
have
beside it as well.
Yeah.
Or maybe it just got out of range as like the right click was going to connect, and maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like it still would have connected there. As
Skewer back into the brambles, Prada.
They're gonna
Well,
leave it for Mag.
They're going to leave it for somebody, but Adrian can't leave it for too long. He's coming in with the arena. Can't quite get the spear off. It will eventually spear up this Dark Willow. Laguna down the Magnus. LSM will fall. They bring 4 heroes on the side of AcatSuki, but they get the job done.
You know, they could have just killed the Elder Titan there, and that would have been completely fine. The only reason why AcatSuki roll up to that fight is because they didn't kill Elder Titan, and he's like, wait a second, guys. Hold on a minute.
Come. Yeah.
There's an opportunity, and that is the big thing with Mars Arena. It's so obvious the targets you want to go on. You just throw an arena down and, oh, there's a bunch of people in arena. Let's kill them.
But now look who's willing to fight without arena. Hokori are setting up.
They have Blink
LSM
RP.
has a blink and an RP. They got Adrian. Isolated. Adrian, you are good as dead. Throw down the Bramble Maze as well. The slows are there. Wits, he would love to get his first Deso charge. Speared away Almisho.
3
Will
seconds on
secure the
Blink.
kill onto Adrian despite it all. They want more. Well, they might just settle for this tower, but LSM, he wants to find someone. He finds a stack. Shockwave stolen from Nameless. Tower will be fortified. Charge forward, clear the rocket. Very nice, Shido.
So the tower's going to go down. AcatSuki decide that's enough for them. Enough heat. You have to be so careful about this LSM Blank Dagger. I think that's a big reason why AcatSuki, they decided not to take this engagement, because you don't want to get hit by an RP. If you get both Lina and Morph in the RP, it's game over. Well, not game over, the fight's over.
Well, I mean, if you do that one too many times, it's game over.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, if you let that happen like 3 times, it's definitely game over.
Even one time is one too many, I think, for this team. I can
Yes,
see a
for
world,
sure.
I can see a world where this goes out of control if you get caught in a bad RP.
Well, come 30 minutes, if AcatSuki aren't still doing as well as they are now, it's going to be a totally different game. So another 15 minutes, we'll sit back, we'll watch some Dota and reflect on this moment 15 minutes later and see how well AcatSuki are holding up against all this pressure, possible pressure coming out from Hokori.
It's not even just possible pressure. I feel like the only tower that they're missing on the Hokori checklist is this top tower. And once that's taken, they have a deep ward already. I'm gonna expect to see a lot of wards coming in from Hokori to take away a lot of the map like they did in game 1. And AcatSuki, they're gonna make a play onto LSM here. He's a little alone right now.
He's alone and has overstayed his welcome down here in this bottom lane.
Yeah, and they ping him out immediately when he shows on the wave.
Shockwave catch him, stop his Blink Dagger, and Adrian, he'll reveal one of his own.
Blink on Mars is such a big item. It really enables a hero to start making plays around the map, and the moment that he has it, you see they make a smoke up around it, and they're going to get this tower as well. Really a nice play from AcatSuki to negate the pressure that they're coming out from Hokori on this Dragon Knight.
Is that a Vlad's on Mars coming out? Well, not the whole Vlad's, but yeah, it is.
I think
Being
it's
built
Vlad's.
up.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, I think the Vlad's is an item that is incredibly, like, under-purchased.
I agree.
I think Vlad's aura is actually so sick. It gives your whole team a little bit of everything that just makes the biggest difference.
Well, except magic resist.
That's true, but it gives lifesteal.
But everything else, yeah. Adrian, he's maybe giving up a little bit too much here in the form of a feed. Drop the arena, but Wits, he's going to blink into it. And the Earth Split will not save you, Prada. Almisho and Austin will gun you down.
Kind of a weird engagement to go for. I feel like you're always going to give up that tower, so there's no reason to be up here. And the even bigger reason why you would go for this fight is this Roshan is next on the ticket, and with 2 Melt Strikes and power on the TA, the damage is coming through with the Desolator as well. There's enough minus armor here to really kill this Roshan.
And Roshan's just casually sitting at minus 23 armor for a second there.
Yeah, that's the power of the TA, dude. Everyone's getting a little low, but there's no way AcatSuki know about this.
No. And Lena shows up, 3-man LSAs, and cleans them all up, takes the Roshan, and it's all over from there.
Yeah, that would be game.
Yeah.
that would be game over.
That would be pretty devastating.
We don't see that, though, not in this timeline, and another one we can dream about it happening.
Yeah. In another timeline with other casters in another tournament.
Yeah, this in another timeline. This is TI Grand Finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in our little world, this is close to TI, not quite.
Might as well be.
May as well
be TI.
Yeah, you know what?
Might
This
as well
is
be.
this is an honorary TI because I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm impatient.
I'm impatient for TI. I want it again. Austin, Spear will won't connect. LSA will, stopping the TP.
Oh, geez
Austin will
Louise.
fall.
And you know what? Rubik is a scumbag. The Laguna Blade went down, and he still got the kill with Fade Bolt.
You call him a scumbag.
I did call him a scumbag. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I did that.
Harsh.
Oh, well, you know what? Don't take kills from your mid when they're using ult on a hero. That's all I'm saying.
Well, maybe the mid laner should have ulted faster.
Well,
That's all I'm saying.
Maybe the Rubik shouldn't have used Fade Bolt on a hero that was clearly dead.
Look, he's a KS, but it's a different kind of KS.
Yeah.
It's a kill secure.
Kill soloed, as one of my friends put it the other day. Oh, man.
4 heroes around him. Kill soloed. I did that all by myself.
Yeah, I did that all.
What do you mean?
He was playing Pudge and he hooked someone and he said kill soloed and there were like 4 of us around for first blood. Yeah, it was hilarious.
At least he got the hook. At least he got the hook, dude.
He did get hook off, but it was when it was completely irrelevant. He could have started it with hook. But Adrian, he's gonna start with the Blink Spear.
Yeah, we've got a relevant gank coming up. The Spear will connect, followed by the LSA and the Dragon Slave to finish the job. Austin dies back to back to this gank.
Just AoE that. Whoa, Wiz. You're a little close.
Oh, a
What
spear onto the
spear.
low ground as well. That is the picture perfect spot.
What the lift?
Immediately of him, LSM, no chance to get anything off there. What a lift. That was a pre-cast lift if I've ever seen one.
Holy crap! He TP'd in vision, and the Rubik casted lift when he blinked. I think.
He just pre-casted, right? If you TP in vision,
Yeah.
just cast it on the Magnus and then stop moving.
Man,
Like hold command instead of stop command.
that spear was crazy though.
Yeah, it was. Like that
can't-
was like the perfect spear. You could not ask for a better
thread
spear.
the needle on this tree. Is kind of.
I don't even know if that was intentional.
Oh, it definitely was. These
Robo
guys.
Z.
Oh, Robo Z.
RP. Skewer him back into the call down. The missile will follow, and the damage is there. LSM secures the kill.
Was that just a blind walk up on it? I think that was just a blind walk up into the jungle actually from. Hokori.
It was a blind walk in, but their smoke broke like here
I
on
see.
the other side of the trees.
Yeah.
So they knew someone had to have been farming this camp.
And they know someone's farming this camp too. Well, because Amisha saw what a
Oh.
blink.
And now Rubik has Dragon Tail.
Oh, that's. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, to be fair, Dragon Tail has gotten nerfed a lot. I remember the time when it used to be like 3 seconds or something like that.
What?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
No. Press Alt over Dragon Tail as Shido dies to neutral creeps. He died soloing Tormentor.
I think.
That's awkward.
I think the value is the cast range. I don't think the stun is AoE.
No, it's
What?
definitely not.
We'll have to see. There's an arena.
Misho. I mean, look, I don't want to be that guy, but if the only arena kills you're getting are on supports, it's not as value as you'd like it to be. Like Adrian or Austin rather has died multiple times in awkward positions.
Yeah.
Misho has died now in an awkward position. I don't know. It's not like it's
Obviously-
better than like losing LSM time after, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and it is. I mean, I think it's a little bit different because the supports are farming in very aggressive areas, so it's very easy for Adrian to make these plays on these heroes. But to get a core with the way that with the areas of farming, right, like the triangle and the jungle. I mean, LSM is in a pretty safe area, even though it is on the dire side. Shido is not in a safe area, but he's also on the team with the Mars, so that's a moot point. And you're not gonna arena the Dragon Knight.
Adrian, call down Dragon Tail, breathe fire, very easy kill.
Whoa.
They want more. They want the backline, but LSM, he's been blown up and destroyed. RoboZ has that high ground vision because she's flying up into the air. LSA will connect onto 2, but Austin, he wants to get a nice terrorize off, and that he will. Here comes TA to play. Bring down Prada. Nameless, you're next. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot. RoboZ, you're going to be the 3rd one on the list. Witz gets a double. And now Shido, you're caught in no man's land a little bit. Does have the ability and the agility to get on out of there.
Yeah, he should be fine, but this TA is just doing so much work in these fights. The melt strikes were coming out. And the DK as well. He has BKB finished up. He's going to be pumping out. Shido.
He's fine, as long as he doesn't...
He's got Manta. He's good.
He doesn't keep walking into like 5 brambles and then shift Agi all the way down to 0. He's fine. He's fine.
I will say once again, the wards. Oh, were there any wards for either team that fight? I don't think so. And AcatSuki were taking that fight up high ground, just with the way that the heroes were coming into the fight. And Hokori placed 2 sentry wards down to make sure that the enemy didn't have any vision. I cannot stress how important vision is for team fights in Dota 2, and AcatSuki, their supports are not prioritizing getting the vision down for these engagements. It's really costing them.
They had vision like here for this fight,
It got dewarded,
but it got
right?
dewarded
Yeah.
immediately. Like,
Oh,
Nameless, 2 shot by Witz.
You're back.
They're looking
Adrian
for
might be
us
next,
or
though.
Adrian too. Yeah, his blink, he doesn't have it for another 4 seconds. 3. Catch him with the trap again. Disable the blink.
Oh,
no,
no,
you
it
can't
doesn't.
quite get
Wait
the
a
blink, but he
second.
blinks running down the Misho. Adrian, that's not what you wanted to do. Instead, he's gonna farm the wave as fast as he possibly can before he dies to Witz.
Roshan might respawn in 30 seconds. It'd be the fastest Roshan spawn I think I've ever seen in my life. I don't think I've ever seen a 0-second respawn, Roche respawn.
I don't think I must have, but I don't think I've caught it on like stream or anything.
Well, in 10 seconds, we're gonna figure out if we get one or not. I think
I mean,
Hokori.
obviously the faster spawn will favor Hokori.
Yeah.
As they're willing to take it right now. Anything longer than a minute will be favoring Akatsuki. Okay. Not quite. It just favors Akatsuki in the fact that like they'll be able to respawn, maybe take a fight,
Get some vision
and
down.
then get some vision down, right? Set up for it.
Have you seen?
And but they got to do that now.
Yeah, that is the issue. And we do see RoboZ get the Blinken Sphere recipe. I guess he doesn't want to get blink stunned by the DK again. But
Yeah.
why not just build a BKB, I guess?
LSM, Harpoon, skewer back onto Prada. He's going to drop the Echo Stomp,
what
but
a
that's what the
force.
4 staffs for. Beautiful play from LSM, Cursed Crown, and brought down by Witz.
I saw 3 different crit numbers on that attack.
So did I.
That's... I think he was dead.
I think the Specialist Array,
Yeah.
because it crit on the creeps around him as
I
well.
think so. Yeah, you're right. Oh, top El Misho.
Looking for Nameless instead. Who's hunting who? That's the
don't
big
know.
question. Cut the Dragon Stun off onto Adrian. Pops the BKB, the Arena, the Spear, everything for Almisho. But he leaves the Bounty Rune. And Adrian, a Spear, an Arena, a BKB, but for what, my friend?
To get out, I guess. It's not the kind of play you want to see. He is going to go for the Scythe of Feist, not the Shivas. So he's going like traditional Mars build. I think when Mars was popular, we saw this. So you'd get you'd get the Scythe, and then you'd go for Refresher, and you just like Zen diagram the Arena of Bloods and hex them in between them.
A Zen diagram is cool, but a Venn diagram is even cooler.
Well, I think it is. Yeah. Well,
a Zen diagram helps me chill, but a
Yeah.
Venn diagram is the 2 circles.
you know what? That's a very good point. Thanks for
You're
elaborating.
welcome, dude.
I think Mars might actually be the antithesis of a Zen diagram. He seems pretty angry all the time.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite.
yeah,
Yeah,
He's not making any zen with his arena of blood.
No, that is I'm screaming and yelling when I get arena'd.
Yeah. So small difference there.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe the person making zen diagrams is Prada. As an
Maybe.
elder. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or like Austin with the brambles.
No, Will is too mischievous.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would definitely be Elder Titan if anyone.
Yeah. That is if anyone is doing
He can
it.
make a Zen Venn diagram.
Oh, as Venn diagram.
A Sven diagram? No, that's
Sven.
that's someone else. Sven,
Yeah.
that's someone else.
Oh, Prada was getting had spells getting casted on him. He's left for dead.
RP him. Do it, LSM. Blind RP. Oh, skewer in 1 second. Oh, it was so close.
Should have RP'd actually.
He should have RP'd.
Yeah, he should have RP'd. You know what? You know what would have actually gotten the kill there? He wasn't in range. If he had a bloodstone, he could have RP'd from a longer distance.
What would that have to do with anything?
Well, that's the joke. Is it wouldn't have done anything.
Got it.
Yeah. I'm making
Got
fun
it.
of myself.
It's the old the platisms.
Yes.
Can never tell if he's never tell which side he's on.
The platisms are real indeed. Oh, Lena.
Awesome. He's caught RoboZ, but well, who's caught who? RoboZ safe to go onto the low ground to blink away. The rocket will follow.
The arena.
The arena, it's not going to connect, and LSM, he's out to safety as well. Instead, he can turn around. The shockwave, it's actually going to push him back, interrupting the skewer. And Shido, he's wreaking havoc along this fight, as well as Osido, killing off Prada, but Hokori, they've lost 3.
Not only have they lost 3, but the only people that died on their team were the supports. Who cares? My life for ire. Or I guess in this case, my life for dire. As this top tower is going to fall now. You have Black Dragon available, but you were using it to kill supports, my guy.
You could still jump on top of Lena here if he finds RoboZ. But no one else really in the area, so and Dragon Form running out.
Hold on. Bloodstone actually affects other Dragon Form and Dragon Tail and Breathe Fire? Hold on.
Oh, they're jumping in immediately onto this TA. Wits has fallen. Burned to a crisp. Aegis will pop, but it looks like they're going to find Shido here. He's strength morphing, doing the best he can to live through all this damage. Silenced up, waveform away, TP on out. Shido, the missile, it caught him. That's why you don't want an instant stun on your supports. Wits will find the kill with the help of El Misho. That's the beauty of the gyrocopter. The instant stun? No, it's a delayed stun. And that's exactly when you want it. Wits will get another godlike with a double.
That's just 3 dead on the side of AcatSuki because they have no green diamonds. No ults.
Yeah.
Hokori had everything on the table, and yeah, you get the kill onto TA, but how are you going to get out of there? He has
They're going
Aegis.
tier 3.
Oh, of course you are. You have DK. Why wouldn't you? There's no buyback on Morphling, no buyback on your supports either. I guess one of them has buyback, but that's neither here nor there. Oh,
They've caught
LSM.
Mars. Adrian does have buyback. Worst comes to worst, they can fight this in 30 seconds, but they're losing towers still.
You're going to have buyback on Morphling in 1 second here. 2 seconds.
It feels so bad to fight this, though, with
Yeah.
a 20-second buyback.
The tower
They're
push
just going to
from
wait it out
Hokori
as long as
is-
possible.
No Black Dragon anymore, so maybe the tower push is going to get negated a little bit, but Wits with the Desolator coming through on this Rax.
They got to go now if they're going to make a move onto Wits, but the backup is so strong.
You don't have your Mars initiation for this fight, even if you do go in. It's going to be 5v4. And Hokori, they have the counter initiation with Magnus RP. These cores are so tanky. TA has 2900 HP, Osido 3400 HP, and he's a DK. 3000 HP for Mag. How do you burn through all of this health?
It's hard. It's incredibly hard. That's why we just see these supports dying most of the time.
Yeah. A smoke up from AcatSuki. They know that Hokori are in their triangle, but it's all warded up, all trapped up. This is a trap going up here.
ET's the trap. He's the trap going up. They've caught Adrian. Once again, LSM, he finds his offlane counterpart and brings them down. Prada, he's going to be the next one to fall. And RoboZ, there's a black dragon right on top of you. You've got to make the great escape. Adrian will buy back, has the arena, but can't really pop it on the BKB Dragonite. Osito doesn't care. Almisho, he's going to push up onto the low ground, back up onto the high ground, back down onto the low ground. But LSM, he's caught another. He wants a nameless. He gets the RP. Shido just barely dodges, but Shido is still dying. Shido is still falling. Shido has fallen. 84 seconds without Shido. He does have buyback. He's going to need to use it. RoboZ is silenced. Shockwave, pull him back. RoboZ will get a kill before his time expires on this planet. Stolen Terrorize is good, but Wits, he doesn't really care about it. Osito grabs the gem.
3-on-3
We've got a Swift Blink on TA. Wits could blow someone up right now.
He's gonna look for the angle here, and there's a ward in this high ground, man. AcatSuki, they're flying completely underneath vision right now. No buybacks on 3. This is so scary to be up here. The Hokori are nowhere in sight, though. They will disengage this engagement.
No green triangles means no fight. It's very easy.
Yeah, very easy. It's not a triangle, by the way.
I still think it is.
I mean, it's 2 triangles put together.
It's like a
Or
Venn
4
triangle.
Or 4. A Venn triangle?
A Venn triangle, dude.
Yeah, the green ones are the Sven triangles, actually.
Yeah, well, that's only when Sven is
Yeah.
picked. Then it's a
Yeah.
Sven triangle.
Sven has
I
his
hate
own
this bit.
Sven has his own Sven diagram.
I hate this. The Sven diagram is his farming graph. Like, that's his farming metric.
Yeah, maybe you could, you get refresher and then you stormhammer, right? Like, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Osito, he's about to pick up an illusion room with that big black dragon form. 3 black dragons here to play,
Yeah.
with Empower on them as well.
Well, only Osito has the Empower, but
Well, that's true.
I see what you're going for.
Yeah.
I definitely have to
LSM.
correct you on that one.
They got this scan onto Prada. They knew that someone was there. LSM, if he was the real man, he would have blinked up for it. Instead, they want someone bigger. They want RoboZ.
There's only 3 people defending this base for AcatSuki right now. I mean, 2 people are bottom. Cheeto and Adrian are just not involved in this engagement.
They both have TPs. But it's a little too late. You've already lost your ranged racks and you're losing your melee racks too.
But this is so annoying to deal with. It's just so much tower pressure from Hokori right now.
Literally, like, what do you do to these dragons?
You just need to blink in and get like a 5-man or 4-man
Oh,
arena.
okay. Easy.
That's it. Yeah.
Why didn't you just say that?
Well, I didn't think we were gonna come into copium territory, but it was, 15 minutes ago, or it was actually 20 minutes ago. We said 15 minutes into the future we'd be talking about if AcatSuki have weathered the tempo, and the answer is no.
No, they don't.
They have not. Future plate is telling past plate that there's no chance they could have either. It just feels like the Roshan's coming through. They're gonna try to 4-man smoke out, but no Morphling either. I mean, he's gonna go for this
Too little, too late.
butterfly next. Maybe you can
That's
catch,
the Conda.
maybe you can catch Hokori out here, but it's Austin eating the smoke. He doesn't care. Yep. Blink
No,
X
once
on
again,
Mars.
his support. He's a support, right? He doesn't
Yeah.
care if he dies here.
And he has an Aether, or not Aethelance.
Aeon Disc?
Aeon Disc as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
no.
Wards on wards. Yules on Yules action. Oh, you're on the Adrian. He gets the arena, but a 2-man RP on the backline. They caught the Lina as well as the Morphling. I don't care that Adrian's on the cliff. I want action. I want to see Cores die, and that's exactly what I'm about to see. Wits gets a double, gets in the form of Lena as well as the Mars.
That's
the Morphling will be the next one to fall. This game is
That's game.
over.
Yeah, that's game.
A 5-man wipe. AcatSuki lose everyone. The only one with buyback being the Elder Titan. This is it, folks. This is the nail in the coffin for AcatSuki.
This I don't know why AcatSuki aren't GGing out right now, but this is game. There's nothing that can be done here.
They're gonna make Hokori take it.
I guess.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, they're gonna make Hokori. They're gonna give them the satisfaction of killing the throne. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just gonna go straight in. GG. No,
There it
not
is,
even.
there it is.
Yeah, they finally call it. They're like, what can we
They were
do?
willing to fight up against Megas, but not against
Yeah.
your ancient, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, give them the respect they deserve. GG on out. And Hokori will take a clean 2-0 victory against AcatSuki.
Clean indeed. More than clean. That was a very nice methodical game from Hokori, I thought. I mean, Wits didn't die. Just to tell you how clean of a game that was for them. Just broke down AcatSuki and every team fight. The Morphling didn't pan out. The draft from AcatSuki in both games I felt was a little weird. I felt like in game 2 especially, like, you have the Mars going in, like, trying to make things happen, but you need to do damage into the Mars arena, and Mars was just only ulting, like, supports. It was
It was a little awkward.
yeah. Not the kind of thing that I think AcatSuki would have liked to have seen from their team, but they did, you know, yeah, they lose the series, but Hokori, I mean, they're in form.
They are, and I don't want to be like, oh, Hokori's in a league of their own, but if you're beating AcatSuki like this, one of the other favorites in the tournament, like both Hokori and AcatSuki are some of the favorites in this tournament right now. Seeing them go to head-to-head against like this, and Hokori just being on what, I don't want to say a whole other level, but like a step above, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not a whole floor above, maybe just a step or two above AcatSuki. And keep in mind, this is AcatSuki. They're playing with stand-ins, right? Kiri was not here, unfortunately. So maybe they are just a little bit off the money, and maybe with a full roster, they can actually bring the fight to Hokori.
Maybe, but I still think AcatSuki, they are playoff bound is going to be my prediction moving forward. And
Yes.
Hokori, I feel like honestly with these 2 wins have secured themselves a playoff spot. I'm pretty confident saying that already. AcatSuki is a tough team that they had to play into, and they also beat Silk. I believe was the other game that they played, but it didn't get...
Hokori?
No, they played Amigosos.
Amigosos.
Yeah, and they cleaned those guys out too, and that was another team that I think might make the playoffs, like lower bracket kind of deal. So AcatSuki and Hokori both looking pretty comfortable, even though AcatSuki would have liked to have taken this game. But honestly, we can talk about either of these teams as much as possible. I want to see if anybody can take down Invaders.
I'm gonna be honest, probably.
You think so?
I think they've got. I think it's going to be the Hokori Invaders Super Show for sure. But I think we'll see someone take a game off of Invaders. I'm sure. At least maybe not the series, but at least a game.
Yeah. Oh, maybe a game, maybe a series, but that is going to be it for this series. AcatSuki, they do lose. I was going to say they won, but that would have just been canonically false.
That's false. Yeah.
Like almost like a Venn diagram false.
Ooh.
As we're going to round it up for tonight. But stick around as we do have another series coming up in about 40 minutes, right? If I'm not mistaken, the schedule should not be incorrect. And what team is it? It is going to be Kali versus Thunder
Fury. Yes.
So you're going to want to stick around for that. That's a matchup that has a lot of really big implications coming ahead for the rest of the tournament. But until then, I have been Plate, Crash has been Crash, and we are gonna sign off for now, and you'll be joined by Kozda in the future.